When I started doing movie reviews and started this channel, I did not think I would be doing any kind of TV show review of any sort. But here we are with this video. I will be reviewing the first season of F is for Family by my favorite comedian, Bill Burr. He is the creator of this show. Also, who has helped Bill Burr create this show and has helped Bill Burr write this show is Michael Price, and he's an Emmy winner. He has wrote many episodes of The Simpsons. When I hear Bill Burr talk about this, he says how this show got started and how they were pitching it to a bunch of different studios, and no one would pick it up, and Vince Vaughn got a hold of it. They walked into Netflix, Netflix picked it up. So Vince Vaughn is a part of this, and he's an executive producer of this show as well. This show debuted in December of 2015. It's only one season so far, and season 1 consists of only 6 episodes at about 22 minutes per episode. When I first heard that Bill Burr was doing an animated show, I thought it would, I don't know why I thought it would be like Family Guy or South Park or something like that. It's nothing like that. It's an animated sitcom. That's what it is. And when you can understand that it's not going to be over the top and anything like that, you could enjoy this. Bill Burr did not only create this and is a writer on this, but he also stars in this, and he stars as Frank Murphy, the father of this family. The mother of this family is played by Laura Dern. She plays Sue Murphy. There's 3 children in this family, consist of 2 boys and 1 girl, Justin Long, Haley Reinhart, and I believe the name is Debbie Derryberry. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but I think I got it correctly. One thing I did find interesting with this show is that every episode does not stand alone. Every episode, and as long as the season goes on, they're some way interconnected. If they're not connected, they make sure they stay within the rules of what happened in the last episode. So nothing is on its own for the most part in season 1. I will have to say that right away with the very first lines of the show, episode 1, right off the bat was Bill Burr as Frank Murphy. And I felt like they weren't delivered really right. I felt like he was not too in character for the most part. But after that, he kills it as Frank Murphy. I love Frank Murphy. I love his random outbursts. He's just an average guy with a family. He works at an airport. And what I love about this show is that the intro to the show for every episode, it just shows how he was young and how he finished high school. He went off to, I think he was in the Korean War. And after that, it's just how life is just like this. It's just hitting him. Next thing you know, he's married. Next thing you know, he has kids and bills and things like that. So those are the things that I do love about Frank Murphy. Bill Burr kills it as Frank Murphy, but off the bat, I felt like he wasn't too much in character. But the rest of every episode in the season 1 so far, he was amazing in it. And the mother, Sue Murphy, she doesn't have a job until later on in season 1, and then she gets a job, and that kind of disrupted with some of the things she was doing around the house because she was just a housewife and things like that, a stay-at-home mom. But then she does get a job that does orchestrate some kind of issues between her and Frank Murphy, the father. I'm not too sure what they're going to do with the children. I'm not too sure because at some parts you see like the cliche, the older brother picks on the little brother, and then things like where he does look out for him and he does stick up for him. So I'm not too sure what they're going to do with the children. And then, you know, with most times in a season 1 of any show, they don't know what's going to happen in the next season. They don't. So right now I don't know what they're going to do with the children. I don't think they know what they're going to do with the children, but the whole show is good. Every character is tolerable. There's not really a bad character, but it's just something where I've seen, I'm not sure how they're going to make the children pretty much go from here on out. The daughter does blackmail one of the brothers somewhere later on in the season for something he did, and that did annoy me. This show happens to happen during the 1970s, so if you love 70s times, if you love some throwback comedy, throwback references and things like that, this is a show for you. Something I found weird when watching this was, it was around Christmas time, and you've seen some characters have coats on, and then some characters did not have coats on, like they were just walking around outside in just t-shirts. It was weird to me. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Was that just an error on the show? Am I not picking up on something? Is there a bigger meaning? I'm not too sure, but it's just something I did pick up when watching this. I don't have a rating system for TV shows and season reviews or anything like that. I really didn't know how I was going to do a review on a season of a TV show. I'm like, okay, I'm going to pick out some things that I like, some things I did not like, try to keep the video short, and that's it. I really don't have a rating system. I will say that if you do like any of the other things I said were in terms of the throwback references or 70s comedy and jokes and things like that, you should watch it. This is not knee-slapping funny, but this is a good time for what it is. It's kind of like King of the Hill. I did see a couple episodes of King of the Hill. It's similar to that, but it's really revolved around this family. So there's not any big outside of the family characters. I do think one character is portrayed like he has the look of comedian Patrice O'Neal that passed away, that was Bill Burr's one of Bill Burr's close friends, one of my favorite comedians. I think he is, I forgot his name, I think his name is Rosie. He also works at the airport, but this is just a good time. You throw it in, you have fun with it. Season 2 has been confirmed for this show, and I will be watching. Like I said, if you're into any of those things I mentioned, watch this. Only 6 episodes, so you can just binge watch this in one day and see how it is. 22 minutes an episode. So that's my review of F is for Family. I say it's a watch. Give it a shot. At least 2 episodes. It won't hurt. Guys, get in the comment section if you have seen F is for Family. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out of here.